Hey girl, welcome back to my channel. If it is your first time here, I am Ursula. I am the lover of all things beauty. That is your hair, your makeup, and your fashion. And today we are here to talk about the hair. Y'all, I am coming up on my 1 year being locked. 1 year lockversary. Lockiversary, whatever. I'm about to be 1 year locked. And y'all, I am so shocked at myself. If you know me, you already know why. But if you don't, I have always been a hair girly. I have always been a girly that is a lover of all things beauty because everything goes hand in hand. Your hair, your makeup, your fashion, your nails, like everything, it goes hand in hand. And that has always been me. So as you can see, I have had so many looks over the years. And for the last I was a loose natural for like 8 years. Then I reverted back, went to a relaxer for like 6 months. And then, baby, I just couldn't take it any longer. So I went back to being a loose natural. But then my whole family ended up locked. And I became their loctician. With me doing every retwist, mind you, I know nothing. I knew nothing. Now I know a little something, but I knew nothing about locks. And with every retwist, I was like, oh, your hair looks so good. And I was getting closer and closer. I had been saying, I want to lock my hair, but I know I love to change my hair up. So it was like, okay, I'm going to do this. I did it. Again, this is a dedicated lock video because it is my 1 year lockiversary. And I had never done any videos that were solely about my locks. So if you are interested in seeing my journey from beginning to my 1 year mark, keep watching. And don't forget, like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. And don't forget to click your notification bell so you don't miss out on any of my videos. Before we get into the video, y'all, let me get this retwist, put some makeup on his face, and then I'll be back. Hey y'all, I'm back. Today is Monday, September 2nd. It is Labor Day. Happy Labor Day. By the time you all see this, it'll be long gone. But I am back with freshly retwisted hair. I know y'all not really seeing the locks for real, but I needed a different look because when you're on a lock journey and you're seeing it and it's going and it truly is a journey, and I just needed something different. I'm not at the 1 year mark yet. Like I said, it's September 2nd. September 10th, I will officially be 11 months locked. 11 months, y'all, into my lock journey. Just 1 month, 4 weeks away from being 1 year locked. The locks are in here. I have 2-strand twists, and I just kind of went for a boho look. I wanted some boho braids, but didn't want to do the braids over the locks. So anyway, all that is totally irrelevant. Let's get to the nitty-gritty of the video. I started my locks on October 10th, 2023 with 2-strand twists. I chose 2-strand twists because I wanted them to look like something. As they're growing, as they're budding and maturing and doing all the stuff that locks do, I wanted them to look like something. What I found out by me having 2-strand twists, my husband, my son, and my daughter all started with coils. And I did learn that the coils bud a little bit faster than the 2-strand twists. But I still wanted to use 2-strand twists so that my locks could look like something. Well, not locks, but my hair as it's going through the lock process, it could look like something. I had places to go. I still had things to do. I started my locks myself and I maintained them myself. I have never been to anyone else to do anything for my locks. I had my baby girl count my locks 3 times because I needed to make sure the number would come out the same. And I have 77 locks. I do a retwist on my hair every 8 weeks. Now, I don't recommend going over 8 weeks, but I do know sometimes life happens and you have to go over 8 weeks, like myself. When I did this retwist, this was actually the longest I had gone. It's 4 months, y'all. 4 months, 16 weeks. That's a long time. And let me tell you something. I did not shampoo my hair in between. You can judge me if you want to. However, I do maintain it a certain way. I spray my locks like I try to do it every other day, or at least 2 to maybe 3 times a week. I spray my hair and then I have my daughter oil my scalp. Now I do refresh my locks when I have something to do or somewhere to go. I will get her to refresh them. And when she refreshed them, she spray them, she oil it, and then she go through and twist each one. Clip it, I sit under the dryer, and honey, it looks like a fresh retwist all over again, just minus the product. I don't use the lock gel, only when I'm actually doing my retwist, but when she's refreshing, it's just oil and the spray. That's it. So that's how I maintain it in between. And then I have a go-to look. I'm gonna show you this right here. My go-to hairstyle when I need a retwist, because baby, the roots get thick and the hair is frizzy. I mean, I love it. It's like one of those love-hate things, but this is my go-to style when I need a retwist. As you saw in the beginning, I have had so many different looks. Once I started my family's locks, it made me want locks. And I honestly never liked them until I locked my husband's hair. Once I started his locks, I started learning a little bit more. He kind of enlightened me a little bit more about locks. You know, just the history behind locks. Get this, we don't call them dreadlocks. We just naturally refer to them as locks. Because dreadlocks, the history behind it meant it was a dreadful thing to have your hair this way. But there is nothing dreadful about locks. Remember that. No dreadlocks, just locks. That's it. I have watched so many YouTube videos just learning and researching on how to care for locks, what to do with them, what products to use on them. You have to find the products that work for you. No matter what people say and no matter what you think, because everyone's hair texture is different. You have to find the products that work best for you. Now, that spray that I was telling you about, it's aloe juice with essential oils and a carrier oil or 2, whatever you choose to do. Now, you can research it, you can look it up and do what works best for you. So anyway, this is what they look like at 3 weeks. Got a little bit of new growth, you know, it's starting to kind of change the look. But it took those 3 weeks to start looking like that. The first 2 weeks look good. And this is 5 weeks into my lock journey. Hair is getting thick, y'all. I'm telling you, the first 6 weeks, this was so hard. So now I am ready for my first retwist. Y'all see those roots? This was actually, I think this was 8 weeks, 2 months. That's what it looked like. I definitely have to color it because y'all, the grays, I don't know if you can really see it, but the grays, especially right here in this front area. Honey, check this out. Y'all, I have 1,000 clips in my head when I am doing a retwist because I am trying my hardest to keep some length. I didn't start like from the bottom where the locks are really, really short, but I did start from the bottom. I mean, my hair wasn't that long, but anyway, I have 1,000 clips, y'all, because I was trying to keep the length. But as soon as you start sweating and all that, baby, that hair shriveled right back up. But anyway, let me just say this. Let me pause for a second. I have this undercut. And every time it is time for a retwist, y'all, it is so frustrating. I always get mad at myself and think like, why did you do an undercut? Having to schedule a barbershop appointment to line up with my retwist, it's just, ooh. But once I get that haircut, like you see right here, once I get that haircut and have that fresh retwist, whoo, baby, I loved every minute of these locks. Y'all can see it looks so good. And that was just my first one. And y'all see that some of those locks were already starting to bud. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care what y'all say. I don't care if you can still see those twists. Some of them were actually starting to bud in 2 months. And here, you know, when we have a new look, we have to take a pic. So my first retwist, I had to take a pic. Baby, I did a couple of TikToks and honey, yes, loving it. So now, as you can see here, retwist getting old, and honey, back to I told y'all this is my go-to look. I use the scrunchie and kind of make it look like it's a puff ponytail. And once that come down, this is what it looks like. This is what it looks like. The beginning, y'all, I'm gonna say like the first 4 to 6 months, that love-hate relationship. Because my hair is growing, but it's not long, and I have the thick roots, and then the hair is short, and Ooh, y'all, love hate, but I love them. But then when it gets to that look, it's just like, ugh. So anyway, y'all, I wanted to show y'all this was my second retwist. It was time for my birthday photo shoot. Y'all, it came out so cute, and I was so scared because I found that I like my hair when it's like 2 weeks old after the fresh retwist, because that fresh retwist is kind of flat. It don't have that oomph. But I actually love the way my hair looked for this photo shoot. Y'all see this? It was so cute. It was flat, but it was super cute. And I don't know if what did it for me and what helped was the makeup and the outfits, but that's my second retwist. Now, this is what I'm talking about when I say when it's a couple of weeks old. Y'all see how it looks? I absolutely love the way it looked because it start getting a little fuller, a little thicker. Not too thick where the roots ready to have another retwist, but it give it just a little bit more fullness and a little bit more oomph. It does it for me. And then, honey, once again, we have to do some TikToks. Y'all know we got to stay on top of the content. Content. So anyway, we're going to fast forward. Hair got old again. That's this look, my go-to look. I said, y'all, in the beginning, this was my third retwist, but this was actually my fourth. This video, this is my third retwist. As you can see, locks look a little bit longer. And like I told y'all, that flat look, but it is cute. Got a little bit older, like a couple of weeks old, but we did our TikTok. For the first time, I did my go-to look, but I did it with a little makeup because I went live. And y'all, I loved it. I loved it with the makeup. It looks so good. Like I told y'all, I love my locks. I really do. I love them. Even though right now, you know, I got a little curly hair mixed in, but I love them. So right here, y'all see that gray hair? Now, this was like actually a couple of weeks ago before I actually did this retwist. Y'all see the gray hair? That's what I'm talking about. I need the black. But y'all, this clip right here, I am officially 1 year locked. I hope you enjoyed this 1 year locked video. Let me know in the comments if you are locked, how long you've been locked, and what you would like to see, what kind of video you want to see. If you have made it to this portion of the video, I want to thank you for joining me. Even though y'all did not know and I had never done an official video dedicated to my hair, but I want to thank you all for joining me. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Don't forget to leave me a comment. Let me know where you are in your lock journey, how long you've been locked, and what you want to see. Please share the video. I know there are more people out there with locks that want to see this and they are contemplating it. They want to know the journey. So please share the video. And I will see each one of you, same place, same channel. Adios.